Good morning, sir. Why don't you come right in? They're all waiting for you in the hall.
'Twas Christmas Day in the workhouse, the merriest day of the year. The paupers and the prisoners were all assembled there. In came the Christmas pudding, when a voice that shattered glass said, "We don't want your Christmas pudding, so stick it with the rest of the unwanted presents." The workhouse master then arose and prepared to carve the duck. He said, "Who wants a parson's nose?" And the prisoners shouted, "You have it yourself, sir." The vicar brought his Bible and read out little bits, said one old crone at the back of the hall. "This man gets on very well with everybody." The workhouse mistress then began to hand out Christmas parcels. The paupers tore the wrappers off and began to wipe their eyes, which were full of tears. The master rose to make a speech, but just before he started, the mistress, who was 15 stone, gave 3 loud cheers and nearly choked herself. Then all the paupers then began to pull their Christmas crackers. One pauper held his too low down and blew off both his paper hat and the man's next to him. A steaming bowl of white bread sauce was handed round to some. An aged gourmet called aloud, "This bread sauce tastes like it was made by a continental chef." Mince pie with custard was the next, and each received a bit. One pauper said, "This mince pie's nice, but the custard... the custard tastes like the bread sauce we had in the last verse." The mistress, dishing out the food, dropped custard down her front. She cried, "Aren't I a silly girl?" And they answered, "You're a perfect picture as always, ma'am." "This pudding," says the master, "is solid, hard and thick. How am I going to cut it?" And the man said, "Use your penknife, sir, the one with the pearl handle." The mistress asked the vicar to entertain his flock. He said, "What would you like to see?" And they cried, "Let's see your conjuring tricks. They're always worth watching." "Your reverence, may I be excused," said one benign old chap. "I don't like conjuring tricks. I'd sooner have a carol or two around the fire." So then they all began to sing, which shook the workhouse walls. "Merry Christmas!" cried the master, and the inmates shouted, "Best of luck to you as well, sir."